Good evening, everyone, and welcome to McFarland High School tonight. Rock Valley Conference Volleyball, a first-place match between the 5-0 Spartans and the 5-0 Trojans from East Troy. Again, whenever we play East Troy, it's a big game, regardless of the sport. I'm John Wells, along with Leah Lackey here on Tuesday, October 1st, 2019. Again, a big thanks to our top-notch crew. We have Stephanie Miller, we have Lily, and we have
Patrick.
Is that Patrick up there today? It is. So again, East Troy comes in with kind of a deceiving record. They play a pretty tough schedule. They'll start 11, Tara Mikas, 12, Abigail Manthe, 13, Caitlin Hunter, 14, Natalie Bertschinger, 17, Katie Winkler, 18, Emily Wendt, their setter, Winkler their big hitter, and also 23, Grace Leonard. For the Spartans, number 1, Erin Eggers, wearing 1 tonight. 4 is Claire Johnson. They are both seniors. Nina Krull, number 5. She is a junior. Peyton Witt, number 7, a senior. Lizzie Fortune, number 8, a senior. Maddie Fortune, number 9, a sophomore. And Katie Hildebrandt, number 15, a junior. Trish Fortune, the head coach for the Spartans, assisted by Marty Qualheim, and East Troy coached by Jeremy Weiss. Leah, going to be a good one tonight.
I'm excited to be here tonight. Good game.
Yeah, this is our third broadcast, and I think the matches have gotten a little tougher each one. We saw Evansville, we saw Edgerton, and tonight East Troy. So again, East Troy out on top, along with the Spartans in the Rock Valley Conference with a 5-0 mark. Somebody will leave here tonight undefeated, and somebody will pick up their first setback. Tara Mikas at serve. Nina Krull tipped at the net. Comes Winkler. Gonna be tough.
Yeah, we saw it in warm-ups. She hits really hard.
That southpaw just winds up, and East Troy on the board first.
Farland's going to have to somehow get a block on that throughout the day, even just a touch.
Katie Hildebrandt took a little bit off that one and ties it at 1. Yeah, looking at the stats, Winkler now on the season, 304
Wow.
kills, came in with 303. We're tied at 1. Lizzie Fortune, number 8, with the serve. Winkler tipped. And Nina Krull knocks it down.
Like I said, we just have to tip it or block it, and it should be good. Tip that one.
Nina, 5'11" junior. An ultimate Frisbee player. Oh, there's an ace.
Lizzie Fortune, one of the better servers of the year.
Lizzie Fortune with the ace. Number 47 on the season. Comes Winkler. And that's going to sail off the Spartans. Point for East Troy. Number 3 for the Trojans, Nikki Miller in. And serving for East Troy, number 18, Emily Wendt. She is their setter. That's Hannah Rounds, number 14. Here comes Winkler. Tip. Nice job by Erin Eggers. Peyton Witt's going to get it over. Winkler again. Oh, they keep it alive. Tipped at the net and a point for the Spartans. Oh, nice job by Lizzie Fortune.
Yeah, great pass.
So number 10, Avery Pennekamp in. Nina Krull to serve. And that's going to go out. Nina with 30 aces this year. And Ernie Teeting out there as a line judge tonight. And that's going to go long. So a couple of serving errors. That was Grace Leonard. Now Katie Hildebrand to serve, 5-3 Spartans. Winkler.
Wow.
No answer for that.
Yeah, she got up high, hit that ball straight down. That's tough.
One of the top players in the Rock Valley Conference.
Only a junior.
Yep, Katie Winkler, 6 feet. Good pass. Fortune. Hannah rounds. That goes out. We are tied at 5. This one's going to be tight all the way.
Good.
Fans are going to get their money's worth tonight, no question about it. Nice pass. Tip. Winkler finds the court. 6-5 East Troy.
It's going to be really important anytime McFarland can hit hard over the net that they do. Free balls are going to go straight to their good hitters for East Troy.
So Winkler. That's going to sail out. Kind of like a changeup, like in baseball, you know.
Yeah,
that looks like it's going to go hard, and all of a sudden kind of drops it in between.
Knuckled in.
Keep them guessing. 7-5 East Troy.
Good serves coming over, too. A little bit of a jump serve.
And again, Spartans having trouble with Winkler's serve. As East Troy goes up 8-5.
It's a good timeout to take.
Timeout McFarland. Now it's time for the volleyball player questionnaires. Who do we have first?
So this group is great. We asked them to answer some questions and got some pretty awesome answers for all different questions, asking about their favorite athlete, what they like to do in their free time. We have a euchre fan.
I didn't know kids played euchre.
I forget who said that one.
It is a card game for those who didn't know. It's
their role models and why, their extracurriculars. We noticed a lot of girls are involved in DECA, which is really great. Their volleyball moments and their future plans and professional goals. A lot of student athletes saying college, which is great. Some knowing what for, some not sure yet. So we'll go through some of those as the game goes on.
well, Winkler's on a roll here. Spartans need to break serve. 8-5. Spartans use their first timeout. Nice job by Fortune to save that one. And there's Winkler again. I don't know if she did that on purpose or not, but
I don't know.
everything's going to her, no question about it. 9-5.
I think she was going to hit hard and decided against it at the last second.
Oh, nice pass up. Pennekamp, she can do it too.
There we go.
Avery Pennekamp.
That's a good response.
That breaks the streak. And it's 9-6 as Maddie Fortune will serve, the sophomore. Good pass. Pennekamp.
Yeah.
That kind of caught that one.
Yeah, she kind of pushed that. It was a good spot.
10-6, number 12, Abigail Manthe is in. Manthe, 23 aces this year.
Wow.
Oh, nice save. That not going to do it. Nice heads-up play by East Troy.
I'm not sure how she saw that spot open. Her back was to it, and she back set to that open spot.
Good court sense out there.
Yeah.
11-6. Manthe on the serve. Spartans keep it alive. Pennekamp. Tipped at the net, point East Troy.
This is an intense match already. It's good to watch.
Couple of good teams here. Passing has been a challenge tonight for the Spartans, but again, give East Troy credit. Those serves are a little different each kid.
That's a great pass by Aaron.
Pennekamp, out.
That must have been just out.
13-6.
I like how she's swinging hard.
And number 6, Gwen Krull. Gwen, a 6-foot freshman. Seeing action early tonight. Again, a lot of communication out on the floor. Winkler. Pennekamp.
Nice.
Point Spartans. 13-7, Pennekamp out, Peyton Witt in. So Witt on the serve, kept it alive. And just dropping it in. The ball has eyes. 14-7.
It's really neat to watch all the volleyball IQ going on from both sides.
Oh, yeah, it's
a lot of smart communication.
Nina Krull. East Troy almost saved that one, but point for the Spartans. Cuts the lead to 14-8. Katie Hildebrandt is in. Gwen Krull out. Erin Eggers sporting number 1 tonight. And not a typical Winkler hit there. That sails out, so East Troy's lead cut to 5. Good save by Eggers. Nina Krull blocked at the net, save.
Oh.
Tough one from that deep. 15-9. Hey, we played at 25.
Yeah, and it can change at any time.
Best of 5. Again, this is number 11, Tara Mikas. Eggers will get it over. Up to Wendt, Winkler, point, East Troy. Just don't have an answer for Katie Winkler.
Again, I think they got to get more blocking on her.
Spartans are going to take their second timeout, trailing 16-9. Time for more player trivia.
All right, let's see here. You know, there's a lot of players that are talking about their role model being a family member, parents, mom, sister. It's a really neat thing. Also, I'm noticing a trend. A lot of the best volleyball moments from your life are beating Edgewood last year. I believe that was in sectionals to get to sectional finals. Oh, we've got Abby Platt wanting to be a physical therapist.
Wow.
Hannah Rounds' dream job is a neurosurgeon.
Wow.
And you know what? She's involved in a lot of things. Student council, class president, DECA, Eco Club, Science Bowl, track.
And her role models are her siblings. They've been helping her with sports in school since she was super young. And I remember seeing that Hannah was always at their games. And
that's pretty cool.
we'll score 16-9 after the Spartan timeout. Mikas will serve. And right back at him. Again, that pass, just not where they want it, which makes the set that much more difficult. Lead is 8 for East Troy here in the first set. Nina Krull. Good save by East Troy. Katie Hildebrandt, down it goes. Yeah, you get that pass where you can make that set. And
yep. Lizzie doing a good job controlling where her set is going. Mixing it up.
And Lizzie Fortune on the serve.
Oh. Little misjudgment. Can see she's kind of beat up about that one. Good try for Hannah.
18-10. Gotta love these graphics here, these Stephanie Miller design graphics. Yeah, Spartans come out a little flat here in the first set. Lead now is 9 for East Troy. This is Emily Wendt, the 5'9" senior.
There's a good pass. Hard one to play, too.
Winkler.
Yeah, rare miss.
Rare miss. 19-11. Again, difference in the game really is the serves for East Troy. They're just finding those spots, and it's taken the Spartans out of their rhythm, and they're having a hard time getting it passed up to the setter, but East Troy comes back with another point. So again, Grace Leonard, she's a 5'9" senior. Serving. Lead is 9 for East Troy. And Pennecamp's hit gets a point for the Spartans.
Avery did a good job hitting that one from behind her head.
And like I said, the difference is those East Troy serves just seem to find that spot right where they want it to go. There's Wendt. The ball tipped at the net off the hit by Nikki Miller.
Little confusion at the score table.
Yeah, and that's anything, you got to correct it before it's too late. And it's a little break in the action here. You can see the East Troy players huddled out talking, and our official at the scorer's table. Don't think it'll change anything.
I don't believe so. I've been doing the scorebook for 7th grade volleyball, so I know it can be a little complicated at times.
So Claire Johnson, number 4, will check in for the Spartans. Scoreboard says 20-12. I don't know if it was a score question.
Oh, 21.
Now it's 21-12. We had it on our graphics here, so. And that serve sails out, kind of iced the server there.
Yeah, it worked.
21-13. Maddie Fortune in, Hannah Rounds out. for the Spartans. Maddie will serve. Deep serve, went. Ball tip, saved by Krull. Good rally here. Pennekamp blocked at the net, saved. One side of the court to the other. Does it go by the antenna, though, out of bounds?
Yep, just out.
22-13.
That was amazing block by East Troy. They were all over that.
Well, they've gotten some good hits here in the first set from 13, Caitlin Hunter.
Wow, another good serve. Right at the end, a little bit of movement.
And that's the difference in the game. They're finding the spots. They know exactly where they're going with that ball. And except on that one, 23-14. Pennekamp out, Peyton Witt in. And you got to get them back 1 point at a time. And a service error. Now it's 24-14, set point here for East Troy and number 14, Natalie Bertschinger. That one's going to come right back, and this one is over quick here in the first set. East Troy picking up a 25-14 win. And Leah, again, the difference in the match so far has just been the placement of the East Troy serves.
Well, and McFarland put over a lot of free balls. You can't give a free ball to East Troy. They're hitting almost everything back at them, so it's tough.
Can't make mistakes at all. I mean, it's that good of a team, and we came out a little flat. So now here's the key. You lose your first set. You got to come back now strong in the second one. You don't want to go down. You don't want to go down too straight.
Yeah, the great part about volleyball, you could lose that first set, none of it can matter. Come back and win the next three.
So again, it's best 3 of 5. So you got to come back now here. The kids got to pick it up. But again, credit East Troy. Boy, those serves had eyes. I mean, they just.
Yep, and they're hitting hard no matter if it's a front row player hitting a back row player.
Kind of found the gaps. And again, it's Tuesday night, October 1st, 2019. I believe we're on next week.
Last one next week.
And we'll have homecoming football this Friday night. And then we're back 1 week from Friday for the final regular season home game.
Wow.
Against Evansville. And yeah, the football season starts so darn early now. You know,
that's
just
true.
Playoffs go out about 5 weeks. But we'll be switching over to the indoor sports before you know it. Again, it's been a good fall season here for the Spartans with girls golf and tennis and volleyball and cross country and boys soccer and boys cross country and football. Hope I didn't forget any
Time
sports.
and dance.
Swimming, dance team. So many opportunities for kids to get involved in activities here in McFarland, whether it's, and we're just looking at the athletic side of it, but clubs, you name it, just a lot of opportunities. You got to take advantage of these opportunities when you're young, because
it's hard
you
to
don't
do
get to
everything
go back.
when
Yeah,
you're older.
You don't get to go back and do them, and sometimes that's for physical reasons or just lack of opportunity. But
yeah, school's a lot more than just attending classes now, hopefully.
yeah, it's.
And we do have quite a few athletes that work too, which is excellent, but just adds to some of the stress and pressure.
So here we go, ready for set 2. East Troy picking up that 25-14 win in the first. Fortune serve goes deep and out, so tough start for the Spartans here in set 2 with the service error. Went to serve for East Troy. Same deal.
Wow.
Hildebrandt.
There's a good hard hit. We didn't see much of that in the first set, so that's good. See that out of Katie.
Tied at 1. Nina Kroll to serve. Not much you can do. Winkler winds up.
Their setter really doing a nice job for East Troy, too.
Well, they're getting that pass,
Yep.
so it can be set.
And she gets that set so high in the air, it gives them a lot of time to get under it.
Katie Hildebrandt. That one finds the wood. A look at the Spartan sidelines. Hildebrandt to serve. We're tied at 2. It is a game of momentum. Tips and falls. 3-2.
This is what McFarland needed. A little energy to come out.
Momentum can change very quickly. Nice serve by Hildebrandt. And knocks it down again. We talk about Winkler, but Emily Wendt, pretty darn good setter out there.
She really is.
Tied at 3. Winkler to serve, the lefty.
That'll work.
Net.
Wow.
Boy, we made something out of.
On that second hit,
Yeah.
Erin just kind of threw her hand out to try to touch it, and it worked.
4-3 again. Those serves though from East Troy. Just finding the spots. So Maddie Fortune.
Another net?
That might be a rolled ankle here. For number 13, Caitlin Hunter.
All right, she seems okay. That's good.
Tough kid. Yeah, right back up. 5-3, Maddie Fortune with the serve. Nice block at the net. And Wendt gonna go back to Winkler. Tip, good save. Boom! Good save by East Troy. This is for the highlight reel right here. Pennekamp.
Oh, that ball spinning around.
Good save again.
The rally continues. Oh. A good rally. Lots of hitting on both sides.
5-4, number 12, Abigail Manthe in for East Troy. Keep it in play. Nice job by Gwen Kroll, the freshman. She's got her hand up there, knocked it straight back down. East Troy darn near was able to keep that one alive, but point for the Spartans, and it's 6-4 McFarland. A little more energy, Leah, here in the second set.
Yeah, there is, out of everyone involved.
So Peyton Witt. Fortune, Kroll. Hunter, and that one will sail out. And it's 6-5. And Natalie Bertschinger, 5'5" junior. Serving for East Troy. It's not getting that pass where we need it. Good pass for East Troy. Nina Kroll.
Net violation
Net.
at McFarland.
So point will go to the Trojans. Knotted up at 6 here in the second set. Oh, off the net. Certainly can't try to do that. But
No. Another good serve.
yeah. Blocked, out of bounds. Point East Troy, 8-6. Yeah, the difference in the game, in the match so far, has been serving from East Troy, and Spartan's just not really able to get a good pass. Nina Kroll.
Wow.
Net for East Troy.
Yeah, Nina did a good job at the net.
8-7. We need those comfortable chairs over here instead of these hard plastic ones. Oh, nice serve by Aaron Eggers.
We could stand.
That was just a couple of centimeters over the net. See if she can do that one again as she concentrates. Went. And big hit there by Grace Leonard.
Again, she sets the ball so high, giving those outside hitters a lot of time.
And that is, again, Emily Wendt, the 5'9" senior setter for East Troy. Micah serve. Here's Hildebrandt. Whoop.
That's a freebie for McFarland to use.
A little confusion on where that was going to go. Tied at 9. Lizzie Fortune, nice serve. Hildebrandt, point Spartans.
Katie's been a big factor in this set so far. Quite a few hits from the middle.
McFarland goes up 10-9. Winkler. Nina Kroll blocked. Point East Troy. Knots it back at 10. Miller in, Manthe out. Boy, tell you, every serve's a little different.
Yeah.
Blocked at the net. Hildebrandt there. Hannah Rounds is there. And it's 11-10. Nina Kroll to serve. And service air ties this up. Just got to get that serve in play.
Yeah, and that first pass, really important here. There it is.
And the hit by number 13, Caitlin Hunter. Not a particularly tall East Troy team. Winkler, of course, at 6 feet. Nobody else over, well, one 5'10", and then a couple of 5'9s.
Yeah, they've got a 5'9" setter that can be really helpful.
Well, that one goes off the basketball support. But it's in play either way. And
yeah.
We're tied again at 12. Katie Hildebrandt, number 15. That's in.
Oh, plays like that are huge.
We'll take it.
Quick
13-12. Katie Hildebrandt, 6'2", junior. Get up there into the net. Point Spartans. Lead now is 2 at 14-12. Oh, look at that. Seen it both sides now. 15-12, timeout East Troy. Noticing here, Katie Hildebrandt, favorite athlete, Brad Davison. Leah, you know, you and I were noticing years of volleyball experience. If you look at like basketball, for a player in high school, it might be 10 years, 11 years, but volleyball, you know, most of the kids don't get their start until medal leagues in 5th grade, and you know what? That's okay.
Yeah, almost every player here wrote that they either started in 5th grade or they have about 6 years of experience, some even less. Lizzie Fortune, 9 years. I can believe that she's played for quite a while. But that's kind of nice to see. Sometimes kids start sports so early and then they don't want to play them anymore when they get older.
Favorite athlete was kind of a good couple of them I don't recognize, and I think my favorite one was probably Joe Fortune, favorite
Lizzie
athlete.
Fortune writing down her younger brother.
Or
Must be
siblings.
the flag football she likes to watch.
Could be. That's lead is 3 for the Spartans. Katie Hildebrandt on the serve. Good serve.
That's a good up by Lizzie.
Hannah Rounds. Ah, look at that. 16-12. Breaks are going the Spartans' way now. Momentum, you got to keep it going. Keep it going. Katie Hildebrandt. And Winkler knocks it down.
That's hard to defend.
Spartans did a good job to keep it alive. 16-13, lead is 3. Winkler to serve.
Now the nice part is that Winkler's in the back row. They'll still set it to her back there, though.
Hannah Rounds. Well, Hannah got the wind up there. She's happy, comes out with a big smile on her face. That's awesome.
Doesn't take much to fire them up. Really positive sport.
17-13, Maddie Fortune to serve. And they've been going to Hunter a lot more in this set. Knocked down, going to be a point for the Spartans. Winkler not as big a factor in this set, Leah, which is one of the reasons why the Spartans are up. But again, credit the Spartans because the serving, kind of we saw from East Troy in the first set, we're seeing from McFarland here.
Yeah, that's true.
Just finding those spots. There's Hunter. Miller. Eggers to get it over. Up to the net. Tip, nice save by Maddie Fortune. And Avery Pennekamp knocks it down. Crowd on their feet for the Spartans.
This is quite the lead here.
19-13, keep it going. 25 to win. Maddie Fortune, the sophomore. Gonna go back to Winkler.
There she is, hitting in the
Spartans
back row.
with an answer, though. That's gonna drop. Some uncharacteristic mistakes over here will result in another East Troy timeout with the Spartans on top 20-13. And again, we talk momentum. Really, no sport really where momentum is bigger than in volleyball.
Yeah, it's true.
You know, it can just swing. There's taking a look at the Spartan sideline, wearing the pink tonight. In case you couldn't tell, if you're
Yeah.
watching a black and white monitor or TV, which I don't know if those exist anymore. I must have one somewhere at home. Heck, I remember when we got a color TV. It was like this big deal, but TVs back then were these huge. They were like pieces of furniture.
Oh, sure. Now you can just put them right on your wall. Like
No
this.
cable. You got, if you lived in Monroe like I did, you got the Rockford and the Madison stations.
Yeah.
But when you wanted to switch, you got up, you walked, and you turned the dial.
Well, and now I don't even have cable. I just get some online Sling TV or
And you survived.
yeah. And I actually use an antenna for a lot of the important channels.
20-13, the lead for the Spartans. Maddie Fortune, number 9, the sophomore. Set to serve as the music gets turned down. Over to Hunter, tipped at the net. Good save by Aaron Eggers. Pennekamp, tipped at the net. Nope.
Yeah, I don't think there was a tip.
Sails out. East Troy breaks the Spartan momentum. Now it's 20-14.
Yeah, the timeout paid off.
And that means number 12, Abigail Manthe, 5'6" senior, will serve for the yellow and black Trojans. Into the net. Service air, 21-14 Spartans. You get a point and you get the ball. Gotta love that. Lead is 7. Peyton Witt, number 7. Peyton, a senior. Good serve. East Troy with an answer. Hunter blocked at the net. Point East Troy. Yeah, they've been going to Caitlin Hunter a lot here in the second set. 21-15. The lead is 6. Good pass. Gwen Kroll. Gwen.
Did a great job reaching behind her back for that one.
Gwen is out. Nice job by Gwen Kroll. Aaron Eggers. She's focused. Fortune. Hildebrandt. Tip. Nice save by Nina Kroll. Back to Kroll.
Oh, tough one.
Nice save. Hey, this is fun. Oh, nice hit there by 23, Grace Leonard.
Another high, smooth set for a strong hit.
(22-16), the lead is 6. You're looking at number 11, Tara Mikes, M-I-K-E-S. We apologize if we're pronouncing it wrong. Oh, good save by Nina Kroll. Oh! Holy cow!
Wow. You know, that part of the court was wide open, so if she would have got it,
Boy, you
that
look
would've been
at
a good
you look at
play.
the angles there. It was almost thought it would be impossible to get it on
Yeah.
the right side of the antenna. 23-16. Another good serve by the Spartans. The passing is there. Nina Kroll tipped at the net. Coming to Winkler. She finds the spot. 23-17.
Well, they brought it a little closer. McFarland just needing 2 more points. That helps.
Went to serve for the Trojans. Boom! Katie Hildebrandt.
There she is. She's really been a part of the game this set.
And it is set point. 24-17, number 5, Nina Kroll to serve. Went, Winkler. Spartans with an answer. Kroll. Went, Winkler.
Out.
Net out of bounds. Point Spartans, set Spartans. It's 1-1 as McFarland picks up set number 2, 25-17 over East Troy.
You know, we haven't broadcasted a match that's gone into 4 sets yet. This will be the first one.
We get paid extra for those.
All right.
Nah, maybe not. That's, they don't really have a halftime at volleyball, do they?
Well, no, just a ton of breaks in between each set, I suppose.
I believe that's multi-time Fan of the Year Gloria Frank in the crowd.
You know, one thing I've noticed about the crowd, a lot of, not just tonight, but other games as well, is the JV kids, they do a good job sticking around, but the JV parents stick around to watch the varsity team too. That's so cool.
That's great. We got to, it's support everybody. A JV player will be a varsity player someday, and get some members of the community out. I mean, this is a McFarland team having a great season, coming in 20-3, 5-0 in the Rock Valley Conference. Again, East Troy comes in 18-11 according to the stats we have, but again, playing some pretty tough non-conference competition.
Yeah, they have, which is good. It's only going to help them come tournament time.
Definitely a deep tradition at East Troy in volleyball as well as many of the sports.
Yeah, Gloria Frank, I think she's fan of the season. They're either taking tickets or here to watch the game.
Yeah,
I see our high school principal out there. That's a good thing to see.
Yeah, looks like
current 5th grade student in my homeroom.
A couple of staff members over there. And East Troy, it looks like a number of parents making the trip up. For those of you who don't know where East Troy is, if you've been to Timberley or your child has been to Timberley over the last 20-some years, Timberley is just outside of East Troy. It's in the East Troy School District. In fact, one year we were over at Timberley and they were having a cross-country meet at Timberley, hosted by East Troy.
Oh, that's neat.
Kind of puts it in perspective. It's a little bit of a drive, especially on a school night, especially in basketball season when you get a game in February at East Troy. And the Brewers are ahead, 2-0.
And it just started at 7:08.
So, of course, it's Tuesday, October 1st, so if you're watching it any time other than live, you're going to like, oh, yeah, they wound up,
you may know
whatever.
What happened, yeah. It is a big night for Brewer fans.
Yeah, considering they were written off, especially by the Wisconsin State Journal that had an editorial in there talking about how that's just not going to happen this year. But
yeah, they kind of flip-flopped with the Cubs.
But you know what? I tell you, what sports writers miss is they miss the heart, the players and their heart, and they're willing to compete. And the Brewers had so many setbacks physically that they just had to keep picking it up. And as Pete Willickett will say, no excuses, just get better. And that's really what they did. They weren't going to sit there and go, well, we got this player hurt and this player hurt. They just stepped up and got it done. And I tell you what, Leah, there's a theme or life lesson
or a message.
In that, or message. Yes, if any of our 5th graders are watching, that is one of our big emphasis this year, is identifying themes, life lessons, messages in what we read and writing about it and citing evidence.
The vocabulary is all interchangeable.
Yeah, we got to throw in a little education here. And
yeah, last time we talked about bridges, so we got to mix it up.
That's right. That's
today's reading.
There's Coach Fortune. Joey D'Amato. Joey looks pretty serious over there, and seems to be some confusion.
This will happen from time to time.
We haven't even started yet. It's like Marty might be grabbing a rule book or something here. And
he is. Keep those on hand as coaches.
Especially in softball, where you have umpires tell you one thing and you find out
Yeah, I
after
learned the
the
hard
game.
way there. Nothing's easy as a coach.
Judgment calls are one thing.
Right.
But rule interpretations, that's a whole nother thing. And I'm not sure what's going on here. It's not a media break. We know that because we are not running commercials
We
here.
don't have our sponsorships today, yeah.
I think they.
There must be some rotational thing.
That's what I'm guessing. That's what it is. Dr. Marty Qualheim there. They're taking a look at something. So look at our Spartans.
It's motivating each other.
Well, they put 1 point on the board for the Spartans.
Interesting. They must have noticed something about East Troy's rotation.
Obviously, we did not. So.
Yeah. But usually the play has to happen before you can call it out. Again, I don't know the rules, so we'll leave that to the experts.
Yeah, 1-0. See if that keeps the momentum going here. Spartans, I tell you what, they've had an answer on the hits. Oh. Well, just like that, we're tied, so. Satira Mikas, 5'9" junior, middle blocker. She'll serve. We're tied at 1. And a service air. 2-1 Spartans. Witt out, Pennekamp in. We're tied 1-1, best of 5 here on Tuesday, October 1st. Hard to believe it's October already.
The weather doesn't really show it.
That means a new number corner calendar.
That's true.
Down it goes from Katie Winkler. Ties it up at 2. Guess when you're at school all day for 10, 11 hours, you can't get that school stuff out of your head. So.
Yeah, you're getting the elementary perspective from us. It's a good pass.
Pennekamp, tipped and down it goes. Interesting thing, you'll see the coach for East Troy when the girls are serving. He's got that small notebook,
yeah,
and he's
holding
showing
up a number with his fingers, showing them where to serve.
Which it's paid off for him, certainly in the first set. That one's gonna crawl. Oh! They keep it alive. Crawl, Fortune, Gwen Crawl. Winkler, tip off the Spartans, point East Troy. Knotted up at 3. Tell you what, fans getting their money's worth. Even those of you watching online somewhere around the world. Whoop.
Did that get caught in the fan?
No, it hit the backboard. I'm waiting for one to get shredded up there in that Ferris wheel type fan we have in the gym here.
Either shredded or fly in a total different direction. Bet it happens in Fayette.
Got a jump ball situation. Look at this. This is entertainment.
Oh, hard set for Lizzie.
Oh, hand around.
But they made it work.
Hammers it. Tied at 4. Yeah, those giant fans. I know somebody was listening once, and I said they had small children up there swinging around.
Oh my God.
They thought that was true, and I had to say no, I was just kidding.
Now that the high school is, I believe, air conditioned, it's nice, but the fans still help. They're blowing our papers all
More
around.
than we can say for the gym at Wabisa. Had indoor recess today.
Pretty sticky.
I wish indoor recess on no one. Kids need to be outside. I tell you what, though, there are those fans.
Look at that.
Now, you can get the little swings that hang. No, but that thing is huge. That is a huge fan. It's a
4
turbine.
of them.
It's a turbine. Tied at 4. We're having fun. Fortune on the serve. Going, gone, and out. Point for the Spartans. Tell you, camera work's just incredible. I mean, just following that ball in flight.
Oh, they're doing a good job.
And Winkler, she had that determined look on her face, and she's going to serve. See if our camera can get the number of fingers held up there to signal. No, can't do it. He's got that covered pretty well. Tip, nice save by Fortune. Fortune to Pennicamp.
There we go.
Tip. Point Spartans.
Avery really a strong hitter, so it's good when they get it there.
6-5. Peyton Wint, number 7 in. She will serve. Keep it going, Spartans. That'll tie it up at 6. That'll bring in number 12, Abigail Manthe, to serve. Might have been a timing issue there.
Yeah, it seemed just a little higher than her hand.
East Troy back up on top here, 7-6. Come on, Spartans. And returning the favor with the service air. Tied at 7. Aaron Eggers wearing number 1. And that sails out.
A few more missed serves than normal happening right now. It's kind of catching on to both teams.
Both teams, they're used to the big games, so it's got to be ready.
It's a good pass on a
Again, they
tough
find
serve.
that spot
Yep.
so well. Nina Kroll, block. This one's got to go over. Peyton Witt, good job. Went. Peyton Witt again. That one's going to sail out. Grace Leonard, just a little too much on that one. Ties it back up at 8. Entertaining.
Yeah,
Word of the night, entertaining.
we came for the right reason.
Oh, hey, that ball tips off the net. For Lizzie Fortune, the Spartans go up 9-8. And that into the net. Spartan lead now is 2. Tip, saved by Nina Kroll. Tipped by Hildebrandt. Winkler, Eggers, Fortune. Good save by Winkler.
It's a long rally.
Ah, look at this.
Continues on.
In. Oh!
Just out.
Ooh.
Very close.
Again, we're kind of screened there, so 10-9. We're trying.
I think he gave a 5. Yes, he did.
Tied up at 10. Yeah, they definitely look over, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
It's like a signal in softball.
Yeah, that tactic is used often. There's a
Man.
good hit.
Katie Hildebrandt,
Look at this score.
11-10. No surprise here. This is exactly what we expected. This should have been on network TV tonight.
Competing with the Brewers.
Ah. That's our third service error between the two teams here in our third set. Went will serve.
Wow.
I call it like a changeup.
That thing just plopped right in there.
Yeah, they're looking at that alignment. And
yeah.
kids are hitting it right where the coach wants it.
Oh, that's tough. Nice job. Wow.
Got a break there with that ball rolled on top of the net. Even at 12. Hildebrandt to serve. And a point Spartans. It's a young Spartan group out there right now. Hannah Round, sophomore. Avery Pennekamp, sophomore. Glenn Krull, freshman.
Yeah, if that's not a word for the
Nina
future.
Krull, junior. And
that's great.
good choice by Hannah Rounds. Winkler. Point for the Spartans. 14-12. Oh! Again, a little miscommunication. Gives the point back to East Troy, 14-13. Leonard to serve. And a point East Troy. Couple of errors on the Spartans here back to back. Tied at 14. That's going to sail out. (15-14). Fortune, Pennekamp, that's going to go long. Tied at 15. Now those Brewers up 3-0.
Second inning.
Bottom of the second, Nationals. One out, runner on first. Gotta love that MLB app for the phone. Oh, big hit there by number 3. That's Nikki Miller. No relation to Stephanie Miller. As far as I know, she says no. We are tied at 16. Oh, nice serve. Good recovery. And point East Troy, they go back on top.
Wow, this is going to come down to the wire here.
Timeout, McFarland. Saw something unusual in a football game the other day. It was a high school game at the end of regulation. I have never seen this in my life, and my football watching goes back about 50 years. At the end of regulation, it was 11-11. Rarely do you see
11-11.
Rarely do you see a football team.
So
it was
two safeties, a safety on each side.
It was 8-8. 2 touchdowns, 2 two-point conversions.
Okay.
Then each team kicked a field goal late in the game.
Oh.
11-11.
Sure.
Don't see that too often. So it's 17-16 here, East Troy. We're under a flood warning here on October the 1st.
Yeah, that's not great to hear.
Again, we're getting texts from all over. Got a text from Guam.
Wow, we made it
Wow.
there tonight.
Yeah, but I don't think it was for me.
Okay.
I think it came by mistake.
Well, they could be tuning in. We've hit up lots of states in the past.
That's true. See if the Spartans have an answer here. And that goes out of bounds off East Troy, and they do. We're tied at 17.
I'm going to predict we're going to go over 25.
Oh, look at that by Wendt. That ball had eyes.
Yeah, no player over there. That was a great location.
Good court sense. Court sense, communication. Seeing good examples on both sides tonight. Oh, hey, off the basketball stanchion. And that goes out. Gives East Troy a 2-point lead.
There's a hard hit for McFarland.
Kroll.
Wow, what an effort.
Point Spartans. Tell you what, you really want to win that third set. You don't want to get in a situation where you got to come back and win 2 in a row.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
This is big. 19-18. Lizzie Fortune, the senior, back to serve. Nice serve. Wendt, Winkler. Hildebrandt keeps it alive. Blocked. Good recovery by the Trojans.
Wow, what a pass.
Alive at the net point. Spartans tie it up.
That was a hard hit that was passed perfectly.
I tell you, this is just plain good volleyball. No matter who you're pulling for, it's good volleyball. Deep serve. Wendt's got to run about 30 feet to get that one. Kroll blocked at the net. Saved. It ain't over till it's over. Good pass. Good hit. Point Spartans. Nina Kroll. 20-19.
Wow, Erin using her foot, which you can do, to get that pass up.
Timeout, East Troy.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, Brewers. We go to the top of the third, still leading. Now there's probably some copyright infringement that doesn't allow us to do that.
Well,
so.
if anyone's going to be watching the volleyball game after the Brewer game, they kind of, or over it, they kind of deserve
That's
these
true.
updates.
Yeah, so we appreciate the texts that have come in. Even received a text here from somebody watching their 2 young boys at home.
Little entertainment for everyone.
Enjoying the broadcast tonight. Guam. I wonder what time it is in Guam. Somebody texted me, they said, where is Guam? Isn't it down near Evansville? It's like, no.
A small town with 56 people.
That's Union, not Guam. Keep it going, Spartans. Aaron Eggers. Hannah Rounds.
Oh. 20-20. I'm telling you, it's going over 25.
This is fun. This is what it should be. Micus to serve. Going to Winkler.
Ah,
Nice.
great up by Lizzie.
Kroll.
Here comes again.
Winkler. It's going to hit off the hoop. Going to call an illegal hit.
That's questionable. Oh, did they use their 2 timeouts? No?
Katie Hildebrand ties it back at 21.
Coach Fortune tried to get that timeout, but must have been a little
It looks
bit
like
too late.
each team with one left, and I guarantee you they'll be used. Maybe I'm
yeah.
wrong.
Oh, yeah.
There's that quick one right over the net. Puts the Trojans back on top by 1. And that's Emily Went, number 18, back to serve. Get it back, Spartans. Out.
That's a big freebie at this point in the game.
Last thing you want to see there.
They're looking for the ball, and it's right over here.
Well, it rolled all the way over here. We are tied at 22. Katie Hildebrand to serve. Whoa, again, we've seen it hit that support. If you're watching at home and you don't see the support, all of a sudden that ball caroms another direction. 23-22. You can see the emotion on the Spartan sideline.
There's that first timeout.
Timeout East Troy. Alyssa Davis, one of our Spartans' favorite athlete, Christian Yelich.
Yeah, I pulled hers out too because her future plans, her professional goals, are to hopefully get a job in the medical field.
And she will. I remember when Alyssa was in 5th grade, and Jordy Yeager, favorite player, Katie Hildebrand.
Yeah, we've got a little bit of that.
Avery Pennekamp, favorite player,
Aaron Eggers.
Aaron Eggers. I remember right, some of these kids came over to our kindness retreat.
They did.
Last
I do remember that, yes.
Of course, something we've done in 5th grade. We are looking for sponsors if you're interested. We're going to be doing it again December, I think. Went to Winkler. Tip, point East Troy. Ties it up again at 23. Leah predicted minutes ago that this would go more than 25 to win. I wonder what the record is for.
That's a great question.
For highest score. Oh. Passing air for East Troy. 24-23. We're going to see another timeout.
I don't think so.
It's
not
set
going
point.
with it.
Maddie Fortune, number 9. That ball gets away from her back.
Wow, I have an outstanding record to share for longest volleyball game.
Here's Maddie. Get a point here. Pennekamp blocked.
It's a good
save by Krull. Over. Oh, look at this! Right back! Spartans win! Oh!
They're so excited.
Was that Avery Pennekamp?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That ball just like a rocket. 25-23, Spartans win set number 3 and go up 2-1. Oh my. Leah was wrong, but in a good way. It ended at 25. So you got to win by 2. So is Leah going to tell me somebody went over 100 or something?
Okay, well, I misread at first. This is the problem with Googling. At first I read the Guinness World Record for volleyball game lasted 85 hours, but that was not all one set. They played
85
63 matches of 338 sets, so I was a little bit off.
Would you have to win like 5 in a row or something?
I don't know what was happening there. Well, no, I'm not sure. I Googled wrong. It says here that there was a second set of a college game that went 44 to 42. Sounds a little more reasonable. I would think it'd be a little higher, though.
Well, we go to set number 4. Spartans lead 2-1. The key here, Leah, is you can't let up. You can't think, hey, you can't get that mentality now where it's like, well, we're up 2-1.
That's true.
We can lose the next one and still win. You just never want to get that mentality. You got to be. You want to just keep it going.
Yeah, East Troy's going to come out here hungry this time.
Love the crowd tonight. It's tough to get a crowd shot because we're on the crowd side, but
A lot of high schoolers here. Great.
I tell you what, I've sat on this side watching parent side for years, and boy, what a responsive parent crowd we have tonight.
Yeah.
Students, well, they're here and they're
having
vocal.
Yeah, they're excited with the game.
Last time we were here, when Edgerton was here, there was a little bantering going back and forth.
Oh, yeah. That got a little intense. So I have to read this one. Anna Knockreiner, who is a senior on the team. Who is your role model and why? She writes, my parents, because their work ethic is outstanding and they're always making sacrifices for others, even when it doesn't benefit them. If that's not parenting in a nutshell.
I tell you, it's the thought that the kids put into this is just, and we'll catch up on some next week too when we're here, but
Right.
I'm waiting for the favorite color. That was on there last year.
Or the food. I don't
Favorite
have that
food.
this year. But Gwen Krull likes to play with her cat, so that's
Hitting
what we got
almost
today.
the 10-foot line. Interior design. Well, not the kind of start you want. And that falls. Hey, a shout out to my grandson, Owen. He is watching tonight's match.
Watching the volleyball match.
He's confused. He hears Papa, but he doesn't see him on the screen. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, that's confusing.
Yeah, nice block by the Spartans. Keep that momentum going. A lot of smiles out on the court right now, and they came out pretty tense. And these last 2 sets now a little more relaxed out there. That's a net.
You know, it was nice to see at the end of that last set, when I know a lot of nerves were going, they used it in a positive way. Both teams. McFarland really showed it.
Back to Pennekamp. Blocked by Winkler at the net point, East Troy.
Yeah, that's a great block. Takes away that hit.
And East Troy. Momentum starts to swing back towards the Trojans. Grace Leonard. Big hit by Hildebrandt, covered by East Troy. Hildebrandt, boom. Gotta love it. 4-3. You know, there are extra padded chairs. We'll have to request them next time.
Next week.
A nice save by Katie Hildebrandt. Hannah Rounds. Nice block.
Avery
Camp.
is just fired up tonight. Pretty fun.
Yeah, Avery played JV last year as a freshman. Worked really hard in the off season. Spartans keep it alive. Hannah Rounds, good choice by Hannah. Wasn't pretty, but it gets over. Winkler. Look at this. Look at this.
Wow.
Out.
You know, McFarland's doing a better job at least getting a touch on the balls hit by Winkler.
Yeah, where that pass just wasn't being made early in
Yeah.
our first set. Now all of a sudden those are being made. Little moisture on the floor. Hopefully it doesn't start leaking through the roof. I'm guessing it's raining. We can't hear the rain like we can at the Wabisa gym. When it
Or
rains,
my classroom, it sounds like
you
it's
got those,
raining
you
right
got
in
those
there.
pipes inside
yeah.
the wall that
Had to
drains it
talk
off
to
the
the
roof.
students about that today. They're all concerned.
And East Troy with an answer. Cuts it to 6-4. Hildebrandt out. Eggers in.
Well, if it's not raining now, it sure is coming.
Oh my.
And a lot of red.
Again, keep those cards and letters coming. We appreciate your positive comments. Again, the deep serve by Winkler. She ran off several straight in our first set. She's a player, no doubt about it. They'll go over to Hunter. Ball tipped at the net. Spartans keep it alive. Pennekamp. Boom. Wow. Tough to answer that one. 7-5. Keep it rolling, Spartans. Keep it rolling.
Yeah, that intense energy sure is on the Spartan side right now.
Maddie Fortune. Went to Hunter, saved by Pennekamp. Gonna go back to Pennekamp. Took a little bit off that one. East Troy with the answer. Fortune, Nina Kroll, blocked at the net. Right back, finds its spot, and it's in. Whoa.
She sure found that spot. That was close.
8-5. Lead is 3 for the Spartans. Oh, boy. That one drops. A little frustration seen on the East Troy side, and Coach Weiss will take a timeout.
Yeah, they've gotten pretty quiet.
9-5. Playing the music. It's the people of the village. Village people.
High schoolers might not even know this song.
If Andrew Day was here, he'd be out dancing at mid-court.
Mr. Willicott's
We missed Andrew tonight.
Mr. Willicott. Mr. Ackley's trying to teach it.
Maybe we get a shot of the Spartans down there. One of our high school kids down there in the loungewear.
They gotta have the pink on tonight. There they are, look at that.
Even Gloria Frank over there doing the YMCA. Look at this. You know what? It's kids having fun and not at the expense of someone else, and that's what it's all about. I mean, these days will go fast, you know.
Sure
And
do.
it's like you start teaching and then you go to school one day and you realize, well, I've been doing this 30-some years, you
Well,
know.
I
and it's
thought
like,
I was just in high school. It was well over 10 years ago now.
so you're getting old.
Yikes.
Yes, that one sails out. 9-6. A little bit more moisture out here on the court. Crank those fans up.
We got to get some kids to go out there like they do in the Badger games for basketball.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for one of them to get rolled over, you know, sometimes when
Yeah.
transition comes back the other way. And blocked into the net. Off Hunter's hands, point for the Spartans. It's 10-6. Peyton Witt in, she'll serve. Just put those serves in play. Good serve. Eggers will get it over. Coverage by Witt. Eggers. Maddie Fortune. Winkler to Wendt. Blocked at the net. Point East Troy. Erin Eggers, she's going to like that number 1. She's going to want that in softball now. I think that number's open this year, is it not? I believe it is. KJ Lefebvre, I think, was number 1, wasn't she?
She was. She is 47 on UW Green Bay.
That's cool. It's a great opportunity for her to continue her
47
career.
was one of my summer softball numbers.
Really?
Random enough.
Good serve by Eggers. Wendt. That one's going to sail long. Grace Leonard got a little too much of that one.
Spartans with a nice little lead here.
She's got to keep it going.
Yes.
A nice serve again.
Great serve.
And Nina Kroll finishes that one off. The lead now is 6. Coach Weiss encouraging his players. No lead is safe against East Troy.
No.
Nice block. Kroll finds the wood. 14-7. Got a hunch East Troy might want a timeout, and they do. They don't want to let this one slip away here in the 4th set. It's just been fun. I mean,
Really fun to watch. Time is flying. Oh boy, we got the YMCA again.
not quite as fun as sitting at a meeting at school, but you know, we don't have meetings, do we? It's
Once in a while.
once in a while. It's purposeful though. Meetings with a purpose. There's a look at Coach Weiss. Coach Dodge there in the picture. Look at that focus though of the kids. I mean, that's.
Yeah, they're in it.
Now, if my 5th graders would just do that, or our 5th graders would just do that, we should save this clip. We could put it up there and.
How to listen to a mini lesson.
That's right. That's
Or when another person is talking.
sometimes a lost art. I mean, it's.
Oh, again, our elementary perspective comes out.
Good serve. Pass is good to Wendt. And Grace Leonard puts it away. 14-8. Got to answer now. Taramikis.
Good hustle by Lizzie.
Wasn't pretty, but it's over. Tipped at the net. Spartans into the net. I think Lizzie wanted a interpretation of that one, but 14-9. Brandt. Oh, yeah, and I call it a changeup. You know, you expect them to just wind up and pound that one, and they take just a little bit off. 15-9, Spartans with the answer. Lizzie Fortune to serve. Coming back to Winkler.
There's a good pass on her hit.
Tipped. Point Spartans. Nina Kroll. Nina's played a nice game. Everybody for the Spartans has played a nice game tonight.
Quite the lead all of a sudden. 7 points.
They have stepped up, but again, nothing safe until you have 25.
Lizzie with that great serve.
Winkler with the answer. Well, she has time to set up. She's awfully tough.
Yeah, that ball comes down hard.
It's 16-10. And Emily Wendt will serve. Point Spartans. Just got to keep it going now. You can't sit back with the lead. Witt is out. Pennekamp now in. See if the Spartans will go to Avery. Oh, an ace.
Brewer game updated is now 3-1. Top of the
Far
fourth.
from over. Hey, if they were playing in Milwaukee, the roof would be closed.
It sure would.
18-10. Winkler.
Oh, they're calling it in the net.
I didn't see it. I think this is going to be a point for East Troy.
I find it interesting that in volleyball the players talk with the referees, but in any other sport the coaches are the only people allowed to really talk to referees and umpires.
Yeah, that's interesting because, I mean, they'll try to talk to them in other sports, but.
Yeah, not always in the best ways.
I got a hunch this is going to be a point for East Troy, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think they called her in the net on her jump down.
Yeah, because she was certainly a distance from the net when she hit it.
That's where we need that instant replay.
Not available tonight, so otherwise they'd be coming over here looking at our monitor.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a good thing.
And we were right on that one. They did give the point to East Troy, so 18-11.
See, and then the player has to explain it to the coach, and then the coach questions it. It's just a longer process.
Yeah, I've seen more lengthy discussions in volleyball than I have in football this year. But hopefully it's the right call. Could also be a momentum builder for East Troy. That one's going to go out. 19-11, got to finish them off here.
Oh, wow. Little communication error.
Just got to believe some of these errors are not typical of an East Troy team, but it's why you play the games.
Yep.
Lead is 9. Katie Hildebrandt, the junior. Blocked at the net. The point for East Troy makes it 20-12. Winkler. Out. Out. We'll take it. But again, some uncharacteristic errors here late in the game for East Troy. Puts the Spartans on top by 9. Blocked at the net, point Spartans.
It's not common to block a back row hit.
No.
Avery got high on that.
22-12.
Great pass by their libero.
Good save. Point East Troy on the hit by Caitlin Hunter. And that'll send number 12, Abigail Manthe, to serve. 22-13. Service error and a boy. Just
You can feel it in the energy here, too.
yeah, it's just the emotion really has swung towards the Spartans here.
Oh, that's deep.
That one's going to go out. So East Troy will get the point and the serve. 23-14. Natalie Birchinger, the junior. Brawl. Birchinger went. Winkler, point East Troy. 23, McFarland 15, East Troy. Spartans lead. 2-1, best of 5. Oh, look at that. Luck is on our side as that one drops down, and it is set match point here. 24-15. Eggers.
Oh,
That was deep.
that was deep.
And the Spartans win the fourth set, 25-15, and win the match tonight to go 6-0 in the Rock Valley Conference. East Troy goes to 5-1. East Troy won set number 1, 25-14. Spartans come back 3 straight, 25-17, 25-23, and 25-15 to pick up this match here on Tuesday, October 1st, 2019. Leah, we saw a great one.
Yeah, we did. This was fun. I'm glad I was here.
And again, a good shot of the Spartans. Pretty happy tonight, as they should be. They keep that momentum going. Not sure who they play next, but I do know we'll be here next week.
We will be Tuesday.
And I'm guessing it's senior night. Just got a hunch, but it's probably senior night next week. It is. But we'll be back on Friday night for the homecoming football game as the Spartans host the Clinton Cougars. Not sure if we have soccer in between or not. Soccer this week? No. So our next live event will be Friday night, October 4th, as the Spartans host the Clinton Cougars in our homecoming game, Rock Valley Conference football. So for Leah Lackey, my name is Stan Bergstein, and I'd like to thank everybody for watching tonight, and we'll catch you next time here on WMCF. Big thanks to, again, Lily, Patrick, and Stephanie. So long, everyone.